recording.
Hi, it's Lori Walker with Woo Woo Wednesdays, and we're really excited. This is our first Facebook live. We've been doing it on Instagram, and we thought we'd give it a new twist and see how it goes and see if we can get some folks interacting. And we'll also be posting segments of it on Instagram. So if you're not a big Facebooker, then don't worry. We'll try to get the content to you one way or another, whether it's on Instagram or the website or something like that. But if you're interested, the website is lorriwalker.com, and that's Lorri, Lorri, walker.com. And my friend used to say, that's Lorri with two R's. So anyway, and I want to bring your attention to this little lovely bowl. We're going to be doing the raffle in just a few minutes to see who has won the free tickets to the event on Friday evening, April 6th at Adele's at the San Clemente Inn. It actually starts at 7:30, but prior to that, they're from 6 to 7. There's a full bar and dinner if you're interested, and the tickets are almost sold out. So if you're interested, go to my website and you can get tickets. So today we're going to talk about channeling and what is that and who can do it and how do you do it and who comes through and all of those kinds of things. So spirit channeling is where the channel, for example, myself, goes into an altered state of consciousness. Now, that might sound really weird, but basically it's kind of like going into a daydream space versus one of being very present as I'm with you at this moment. So you go into an altered state and you basically connect with ascended masters, angels, and I want to point out angel, the definition of angel is actually messenger. So it doesn't have to be an archangel, like Archangel Michael, although it could be. It could be saints. It could be like Joan of Arc or other ones. But it can also be your higher self. It can be, for example, I channel a spirit called Athena. I also have Awani. So I have a few that communicate with me. They're all very different energies. And whenever they come in, I can definitely tell who they are. So how it works is, for me, I think that there are some people who are just naturally, it happens for them. For example, Edgar Casey was a natural channel, and he would go into a very deep, deep trance, basically like sleeping, and he would give information from a higher source and do a lot of medical intuition information for people, that kind of thing. But when he came out of trance, he had no clue what he said or what came through. That was a really deep trance, or deep trance channel. Then there's light trance, and I think that's probably what I would say I do. And what I do is I just close my eyes and kind of get into that space, that dreamy space. And then I just start getting downloads of, for example, when I first started, I just kept getting a greeting over and over and over, and until I verbalized the greeting, the next sentence wouldn't come. And once I found that out, I just started speaking, and as I basically have to surrender and just not have any ego about what's coming in, and what does that mean, and maybe that sounds crazy, but just allowing the information to come through is mind-blowing, because it's not information I would know. So for example, if I'm doing a channeling session for someone, you don't even necessarily have to ask a question. I just go into the space, and then they will know what you've come for and answer your question without you ever asking. And usually it's on a very deep level, not so much like, should I marry Jim or buy a car, but much deeper, like possibly, what you're here to learn while you're in this lifetime, that kind of thing, something on a deeper level for you. So it's really, really profound, and I don't know how to explain it. I want to say also that the English call it just trance. They don't call it trance channel, they just call it trance. But it's the same thing, really. It's just a different name that they've given it. And so for me, it's a special thing. It's whenever I channel for myself and I'm getting these messages, I will record it because I really don't remember a lot of the content after it's over. It's sort of like a dream, like I might remember pieces of it. So when I record it and then I listen back to it, usually not right immediately, but maybe like the next day when I'm just kind of me and I'm not in that kind of wooey space, it's just profound. I mean, it's so loving. It's always through love. There's never anything scary. There's never any demonic things occurring, as some people try to claim. I can think of somebody right now who says, when I told her that I did mediumship, she says, "Oh, you're speaking to the demons." And I said, no, it's all love, and that's my intent. And demons or evil cannot dwell in the same space as love. It just doesn't. It's not a good match. So they will not be able to hold the energy there. So let me see. What else did I want? Oh, so how to do it. So I ended up training with another person who, for about a year, to be able to connect, get into that space, and feel enough surrender to get information. And as I said, then there's Edgar Casey, who was like kind of a natural, and he didn't really need any training. But most people need some sort of guide because you do want to come into that with the right intent. And when can people do it? It actually can be like inspired speaking as well. So you may have heard speakers before who get up and they feel inspired and they just are on fire with the way that they're communicating really poignant things. Those can be inspired speeches or talks, and that can be channeled information. There's also books that are channeled, like Conversations with God by Donald Walsh. I think his last name is Walsh. And there's a bunch of different books that have been channeled. The information's been channeled. It's beautiful writing. So basically, it's a little bit, every medium channels spirit who has once been in physical form, like someone's mother or grandmother. But when we do spirit channeling, or angel channeling as I like to call it, then we are getting messages from the messenger or the angel, and it may be our ascended masters. So that's just a little bit different. It's a different vibration. It's much higher vibration, and it can take some training just to be able to get into that space. So anyway, but it's a beautiful experience, and if you haven't had the experience, I really encourage you to do so. I have sessions. There are other people who do channeling. It's really a beautiful, beautiful experience, and it can even be done through Skype or FaceTime, FaceTime, and that kind of thing, which I've done for out of the country folks and that kind of thing. So just consider it. And then, and on my website, there is a little sample of what does it look like when you're channeling, like my head spinning around. No, I'm just very calm, and typically my eyes are closed, and that kind of thing. So it's very mellow. But if you want to see it, it's on the website. Now, for the grand finale, we're going to draw the name for the person who's winning the free raffle tickets. 2 tickets for the event on Friday night. Okay. I'm not looking. Okay, and the winner is, oh jeepers, I can't. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, it's JT Countess. Yay! So that we will look up your name, your contact, and basically send that information to you, and then we will put your name on the guest list. And arrive early, get a good seat, and enjoy some food if you'd like. And I hope to meet you. Please come up afterwards and introduce yourself, and I would love to meet you. So that's it for Woo Woo Wednesdays, and thank you so much for joining me. And have a great day.